What if the most dangerous thing about winning the lottery is not losing the money, but believing the money has finally solved the person holding it? Imagine waking up stressed, tired of bills, and worried about rent, then going to sleep as a millionaire. Everyone celebrates you. Cameras want your face. Friends call you lucky. Family says life will never be the same again. And for a while, it really feels true. Then a few years pass, and somehow the money is gone, the relationships are damaged, and the same person who once held a winning ticket is wondering how a miracle turned into a mess. That is the strange tragedy of lottery winners who go broke. They do not lose because money is useless. Money can remove pressure, pay debt, buy time, create safety, and open doors. But sudden money is different from built money. Built money usually comes with habits, experience, patience, mistakes, and discipline. Sudden money arrives in one violent moment, before the person has become the kind of person who can manage it. Most people think going broke after winning millions must be stupidity. But many lottery winners are normal people who suddenly receive abnormal money. Normal habits, when multiplied by millions, become very expensive. The first problem is emotional spending. When someone wins big, the brain does not calmly say, let's create a tax plan, protect capital, and manage annual withdrawals. The brain says, finally, I suffered enough. I deserve this. At first, the money does not feel like a responsibility. It feels like freedom from every old frustration. The old car gets replaced. The small house becomes a big house. A holiday becomes 5 holidays. A gift becomes a habit. The winner is not just buying things. They are buying relief, respect, status, and proof that life has changed. And this is where the trap begins. A person who struggled with a normal salary may already have spending habits built around survival, impulse, or pressure. Add millions to those habits and the numbers simply get bigger. The same person who once said yes to a phone they could not afford may now say yes to a mansion, a luxury car, or a cousin's guaranteed investment. Only the price tag has changed. Then comes the second problem: everyone suddenly has a reason to love you. When you win the lottery, money does not only enter your bank account, it enters your relationships. Friends remember old favors. Relatives appear with emergencies. People you barely know start pitching businesses, asking for loans, requesting help, or making you feel guilty for saying no. And saying no becomes harder because the winner knows everyone is thinking the same thing: you have millions. Why can't you help? This guilt can destroy a fortune quietly. Not with one dramatic purchase, but with hundreds of emotional decisions. A car for one person. Medical bills for another. School fees. Rent. A small loan. A big loan. A business partnership. A wedding contribution. And because many requests come from people the winner loves, they feel like duty. But generosity without boundaries becomes financial bleeding. If a winner gives money to 10 people, then 20 people hear about it. If they say yes once, saying no later feels cruel. The money that looked endless begins to shrink, but the expectations keep growing. Real stories show how fast this can happen. Evelyn Adams won the New Jersey lottery twice in the 1980s, collecting about $5.4 million in total. That sounds like impossible luck. But years later, reports said she had lost her fortune through gambling, gifts, and bad business decisions. Jack Whittaker's story was bigger and darker. He won a massive Powerball jackpot in 2002 and took a cash payout of more than $100 million after taxes. After the win, his life became surrounded by thefts, lawsuits, personal tragedies, and regret. These stories are not proof that every winner fails, but they show something important. Money can increase comfort, but also chaos when there is no structure around it. The third reason winners go broke is that they underestimate how expensive wealth is. A normal person sees a $5 million prize and thinks, I am set for life. But after taxes, the amount may be much smaller. Then comes the new house, and the house needs insurance, property tax, repairs, furniture, security, and maintenance. A luxury car needs expensive insurance and servicing. A bigger lifestyle needs bigger monthly costs. The winner may stop working, But the expenses do not stop. That is how a lump sum turns into a lifestyle trap. The winner does not only buy assets, they buy obligations. A big house is a monthly bill wearing a beautiful roof. A supercar is depreciation with leather seats. A business is not just an opportunity, it is risk with a logo. The fourth reason is that sudden wealth attracts bad advice. When people know you have money, they do not always bring wisdom. Sometimes, they bring opportunities that mostly benefit them. A winner may be invited into restaurants, property deals, crypto schemes, franchises, or once-in-a-lifetime investments. The pitch always sounds exciting because it is designed to sound exciting. But many lottery winners do not have experience evaluating risk. They may not know how to read contracts, question projections, or separate confidence from competence. And the most dangerous phrase after sudden wealth is, "I can afford to take the risk." Maybe you can afford one risk. But can you afford 10? Can you afford a failed business, a divorce, a lawsuit, taxes, family pressure, and no income at the same time? Wealth disappears when people treat it like armor against bad decisions. It is not armor. It is fuel. Used wisely, it can move you forward. Used emotionally, it can burn everything down faster. The fifth reason is identity. A lottery win can create pressure to become a new person immediately. The winner may feel they must look rich, dress rich, live rich, and act rich. They may feel embarrassed to keep the old house or old job, so they start performing wealth instead of protecting it. That performance is expensive. It says, "I am not the old me anymore." But the old habits and old insecurities are still there. A jackpot changes the bank balance overnight, but it does not instantly create patience, financial education, self-control, or healthy boundaries. This is why the real lesson is more balanced than the scary headlines. The idea that every lottery winner is doomed is exaggerated. Some research has found that large prize winners can report higher life satisfaction over time. So the lesson is not winning ruins everyone. The real lesson is this: money improves life when it is managed, protected, and given a purpose. It destroys people when it becomes a replacement for discipline. The winners who survive sudden wealth usually do something boring very quickly. They slow down. They do not announce everything to the world. They speak to tax professionals, lawyers, and financial planners. They pay off serious debt, create a safe income plan, set limits for family help, and avoid huge lifestyle changes in the first emotional months. Basically, they treat the money less like a celebration and more like a business. And maybe that is the uncomfortable truth. Most people do not really want money. They want the feeling they think money will give them: safety, respect, freedom, peace, revenge, escape. But if those feelings are chased through spending, the money runs out. If they are built through planning, the money can actually change a life. So why do lottery winners go broke? Because sudden wealth exposes a person faster than it transforms them. It magnifies habits. It attracts pressure. It turns private weakness into public consequences. It gives people the ability to make bigger decisions before they have learned how to make better ones. A lottery ticket can make someone rich in a moment. But staying rich is not a moment. It is a system. And without that system, even the luckiest ticket in the world can become just another expensive lesson.